Okay, so we're looking at this latest problem where we need to return true if the given string contains between 1 and 3 E characters. So we've got hello, which will be true because it contains 1 and 3, because it contains 1 in this case, heal, which is 3, and heelily, which has got 4 E's and therefore too much. Okay, well, let's think about how we're going to answer this type of question. The first thing we're going to want to do is count how many E's there are in total. So let's do that, shall we? So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to need a variable to keep track of the number of E's. So I'm going to call it, well, let's make it the data type, which is an integer. Let's call it count E, because it's counting the number of E's. And it's going to be initialized at 0. We're then going to need to step through this string. Do we know the length of the string? Yes, we do. So we know how many times we need to go through it. So we use a for loop. So for int I equals 0, I less than what? Less than the length of the string. So str.length. Let's start at the beginning and move our way across. So I++ means that I will originally be 0. So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will step through the string. What do we need to look for as we're going along? Well, we're looking for if it's an E, and it looks like a lowercase e exclusively. So if what? If str, and then we need to take out those individual characters. Dot char at what? I always forget whether that's uppercase A or not. If it isn't uppercase A, it's the wrong way around. Position I, so as we're going along, is that equal to, and we need those kind of quotation marks rather than the speech marks for a character, for an E. Okay, if we find it, what should we do? We should go count E++. Right. Now, this is not finished. I always like to run my code a little bit early. In fact, I'll say return count E. I would like to run it a little bit early to make sure I've not made a silly mistake, and then if I have, I can stop it before it gets too complicated. So int can we, okay, int return if count E, well, there you go, basically is less than or equal to 3. Here we go. So it looks like it's more or less worked. Where's it not worked? It's saying where there's no E's or there's no E's. So my return, so it has counted correctly. At the moment, I'm only saying if it's less than or equal to 3. That's not quite right. I also need to say is it's greater than or equal to 3 as well. So if count E is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 3. Whoops. What a plonker. Not greater than equal to 0, greater than 0, because that would exclude 1. There we go. Okay, so that's how I'd answer that type of question.